What is up, dudes, and happy Saturday. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, everybody has a great start of the weekend, and welcome back to the inevitable finale of Shenmue 2. It had to come to an end at some point, right? So, yesterday we kind of blazed through Kowloon a little bit and focused a little bit more on the main story, leading to the inevitable rooftop confrontation with Donyu. And the delightful background noise of Londi hanging from a chopper ladder, which is still the greatest image in the entirety of the game. But it's been a great ride so far. Hark, see for yourself. Thank you so much for 16 months of those moves. Really freaking appreciate it, dude. Can I get some Hark types and Kevin's in chat? Thank you so much. I really freaking appreciate it. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Welcome on in. And see for yourself. How are you doing, dude? And actually, Angel, how are you doing? Angel, how long did you actually get to watch like the entirety of the Shenmue Dojo stream yesterday? So we've actually arrived in Languishan, and just got off the boat, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Get ready for some very comfy game time. And I love this little village. I do have some questions about the hairdos, though.
Got a minute? I want to ask you.
Hey! You came from the city, didn't you?
City?
I can tell from the way you look. You're a rich guy, right?
No, I don't have much money.
No way! My dad told me that the city is full of rich people.
I'm not a rich guy, you know.
So where did you come from?
What? I'm from Japan.
Japan? Where is it? Is it further than Guangzhou from here?
It's a country very far away, across the sea.
Is that a foreign country?
Well, yes.
I've never heard of it.
A foreign country? Wow! Hey, this is the first time I've ever met a foreigner.
Really? Where is Bailu village?
Bailu village?
I don't know.
You can get there from here, I think. You don't know it?
Yeah, I know. It's way over there, over the mountains.
Over the mountains?
But there are wolves, you know?
What? I'm scared.
Wolves. Where's the road to Bailu village?
It's just beside the fruit shop.
That music does so much
A fruit
wonders.
shop?
Yeah, it's my grandma's shop.
Yeah, over there.
I see. I'll go and check it out.
If you ask the old woman, I'm sure she'll tell you.
That's right!
I got it. Thanks.
Over the mountains, over the hills and far away.
Longhui Shan. Longhui Shan.
How have things been for you to see for yourself? Hopefully you're doing well.
Hey,
Yeah, what?
do you know Bailu village?
Bailu village? I don't know.
I see.
Maybe Specs knows. Why don't you ask him?
Who is Specs?
They're the kid with glasses over there, right?
The kid with glasses?
Yeah. He's a smart aleck, but he knows a lot of stuff.
I see. Okay, I'll ask him. Where's the kid they call Specs?
He's not my friend, he's a smarty pants.
I want to ask that Specs kid where Bailu village is.
I see. He's always playing by the shop.
By the shop?
Yeah, over there where the pharmacy and the fish shop are.
I see. I'll look, thanks. I'm looking for a kid called Specs. Where's the shop?
Over there. Specs is probably over there.
Got it. I'll go and see.
It's such a tiny village as well. Enjoying some Cyberpunk at the down low. How are you liking it so far? I'm doing fantastic. Don't really have any plans. Like, it kind of depends on whether or not we get that whole stricter rule policy in regards to the pandemic. So I've been kind of neglecting making plans.
What?
Do you live near here?
Yeah,
Really? Do you know a place called Bailu Village?
I know Bailu Village, but it's really far, you know? You want to go to Bailu Village?
Yeah.
What are you going to do there?
Do? Well,
Defeat ogres.
it's a fight against ogres.
You're going to fight the ogres?
Yeah. There are evil ogres in Bailu Village.
Really? So what kind of ogres are there?
What kind? They have horns and wear tiger skin pants.
That's weird. I've never heard of ogres like that.
Ah, I guess that must be only Japanese ogres.
Are you really going to fight the ogres?
Okay, now just tell me how to get to Bailu Village. I'll bring you back some demon horns.
Really? Okay, I'll tell you.
That is the most adorable
How can I go to Bailu
conversation.
Village?
That street over there goes to Bailu Village,
The street over there?
past the old woman's fruit shop. But it's far, you know? All the way over the mountains.
Yeah, I see. Thanks. Got a minute?
What?
Do you know Bailu Village?
Yeah,
How can I get to Bailu Village?
I don't know the way there.
Okay,
If you ask my dad, he might know.
your father. Does your father know how to get there?
Yeah, my dad knows everything.
Where's your father?
He's selling fish over there. I helped him to catch them, you know.
Right there?
Yeah, it's that blue shop.
Okay, then I'll ask him.
Yeah, buy some fish, too.
How far is that from Hong Kong? That is quite a way. Oh man. That is quite a way. Yeah, to Hong Kong, and yeah, it's quite a bit inland. Oh wow.
How do I get to Bailu Village?
I don't really know. Ask my dad.
I see. Thank you.
Cyberpunk is really great. The immersion is something I haven't seen before in games. First-person combos are really something else. Nice, dude. I've been hearing a lot of mixed things about the
Look at
game.
the time.
What look at the time? I wonder, is there actually a place that I can sleep here? Or is this, like, really not intended to be explored that much?
Can you help me?
Yes?
Do you know where Bailu Village is?
I know Bailu Village, but
What?
I've never been there.
About Bailu Village. Do you know how to get there?
Bailu Village is far upstream along a river called In Shui Chuen.
In Shui Chuen.
So, do you see how to get there?
I see. Bailu Village is located upstream, along the Ying Shui Chuen.
Yeah, that means if you walk upstream along the riverbank of the In Shui Chuen, you can get there.
When?
Which way is the Ying Shui Chuen?
Oh, Ing.
There's a path leading to the In Shui Chuen there.
I wonder if that's the actual correct
Would I get there if
pronunciation.
I follow the path?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
That was a
I've
very
never been
sassy,
there.
perhaps.
That's what I was told.
Okay, I understand.
Intrigue. I'll have to ask.
I should get going.
Oh, dude, are you gonna complain like every 5 minutes?
Excuse me.
Where are you from?
Me? I'm from Japan.
Hey, Scarf, how's it going?
Japan? What made you come all the way down here?
Revenge.
I'd like to get to Bailu Village.
Bailu Village. You're a strange young man.
Which way is it to Bailu Village?
That is, it's that way perhaps.
Perhaps?
I think it's that way. But I'm not sure because I can't see very well.
Okay, I got it.
If you think I'm not so trustworthy, would you ask the young ones around here instead?
Oh,
No.
Grandma.
It's okay.
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. Well, I guess we should get going. Rio seems to be very adamant about that. But I'm doing great. I was watching a stream where Corey Marshall was guesting, and got to ask him a few questions. So, and I even got a those moves out of him.
Hi. Do you know where Bailu Village is?
Yeah, I know.
Where is it?
Well, let me think. Forget it. I have an idea.
Huh?
Let's play together.
Please, I want to know about Bailu Village.
Hey, well then, where are you from?
I'm from a foreign country named Japan.
Wow, you're from abroad? That's cool. Let's play together. I'll call some more friends.
What? No.
Don't be ridiculous, kid. I ain't got time to play with the likes of you.
Excuse me. Is this the right path to Bailu Village?
That's right.
I see. I'd like to ask you a question. Have you ever been to Bailu Village?
Yes, a number of times a long time ago.
How long ago?
When I was young, I was a traveling medicine peddler. But now that I'm this age, I can't get over the mountains.
Is Bailu Village really that deep in the mountains?
Yes, you have to climb over a number of mountains. Some of the cliffs on the way will make you dizzy. And there are thick forests that cloud the distinction between left and right.
Is that so? How long does it take to get to Bailu Village?
Oh, I wouldn't know. If you can keep from getting lost, it'll take 2 days.
2 days.
But it could take your entire life.
My entire life?
Just kidding. But do watch for wolves.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much. I should get going.
Yeah. Oh, what? It automatically goes to the cutscene if you surpass a certain amount of time. I never knew that. The game isn't finished for sure. I have the luxury of to be playing on a pretty hefty PC, but the bugs are still everywhere. Yeah, I've seen the game looking absolutely stunning, but being very... yeah, on the execution, like some basic things aren't working well, like object triggers, and progression triggers. I think so. Want me
I'd
to
better
take a
hurry.
look later today?
Let go of the fawn! I said let go! You'll drown! Hey, are you alright?
The little deer. Where is the deer? Oh, good. I'm so glad. You saved us.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Why did you jump in?
I just had to. I had to save it.
Huh.
The white deer is my village's guardian.
A guardian? A white deer. White. By. Deer. Lu.
Bailu village. My home.
Bailu village. Where is this village?
It's up along this river.
Is it far?
I can show you. I'm Shenmue. What's your name?
Yo. Hazuki.
Yo. Follow me.
Hey Nolja, how are you doing?
Yo. Where did you come from?
I
love
You're
this
not
part
from
so
here,
much.
are you?
I'm doing
No.
fantastic.
came from Japan.
Japan? Where's that?
It's an island country, east of China.
In the east.
Japan is pretty small compared to China.
Is it far from here?
Well, actually it's kind of far.
A faraway country to the east.
What's
Ooh.
wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Shenfa,
What is it, Yo?
what kind of place is Bailu village?
It's a small village in the mountains.
Is it far from here?
Yes, we have to cross 2 mountains.
Really? 2 mountains? Have you lived in Bailu village all your life?
Yes, ever since I was small.
Your family as well?
Yes, my father and I. The 2 of us have always lived in Bailu village.
I see.
Pretty interesting though that she
Shenfa.
already mentions the prophecy. Uh,
How many people live in Bailu village?
About 50 people.
50 people?
Yes, the villagers are all nice people. I'm sure they will be nice to you too.
It sounds like a nice village.
Yes, there are inconveniences, since the village is surrounded by mountains. But the villagers live off the gifts from the mountains.
The mountain's blessings. Further ahead, as we near the village, The paths are gonna get more rocky?
Yes. We'll be going over the mountain now. So tell me if you're tired. Let's go slowly.
Shenfa,
Yes?
I love this part so much.
can you tell me more about Bailu Village?
Let's see. My grandfather told me that it's one of the oldest villages in Guilin.
An old village.
Yes, it's been around since the Tang Dynasty.
Since the Tan Dynasty.
It's been said that some nobles who were expelled from the city by the emperor built the village to live in hiding.
Really? Shenfa,
Yes?
can you tell me more about the village?
More? Let me see. There are various legends told in Bailu village.
There are legends?
Yes, there are many, since the village has existed for hundreds of years.
Like what?
Well... what kind of stories did they tell where you grew up?
Where I grew up?
If I recall correctly,
Well,
Shenhua's
tell
voice
me.
actor or
Okay.
voice actress is the same as Wong's.
There's a story about raccoons trying to fool people.
Raccoons? How?
They transform themselves to look like people.
Raccoons? There are some living in the mountains of Guilin, but I've never heard of them trying to fool people.
Ye old
I
Tanukis.
see.
How do the Japanese raccoons change themselves into people?
It's just a story. I don't think they can actually do that.
I didn't think so.
Shenfa,
Yes?
what kind of stories are there in Bailu Village?
There are so many stories that have been
Hey
told.
Lone Wolf, how are you doing?
That thing about the white deer being the guardian, is that one of the stories?
Yes.
How does that story go?
Long ago, the village suffered from drought, and then there was a forest fire. When the village was surrounded by flames, a white deer appeared.
A white deer.
That white deer led the villagers to the spring in the mountains.
To the spring?
The villagers were able to escape from the forest fire because of that.
That's why it's the village's guardian.
From then on, the white deer appeared occasionally, saving the villagers from many other dangers.
An interesting story.
All the villagers believe it, and I do too.
I love how much the game completely calms down in this segment. Like you already have that feeling in Langushan,
What's this tree?
A fragrant olive tree.
but during this with Shenhua's
They're
soft
in bloom
tone
up
is
ahead,
just
too.
Oh,
it gives a certain gentleness to contradict the harshness of
Aren't they
Kowloon.
beautiful?
yeah.
During this season,
And it's really pleasant to sit
all
through.
the trees are in full bloom.
Fragrant olives.
Yes. In China, we call these trees gui. And there are so many here, like woods, or lin. So guilin means the woods of fragrant olives.
Really? A lot of them are in bloom.
Yes, it's as though the whole mountain is wrapped by the flowers. Let's move on, Yo.
Okay. Shenfa,
Yes?
Let's ask about the flowers.
do you like flowers, Shenfa?
Yes, I love them. How about you?
Flowers. I had a friend whose family ran a florist.
Your friend in Japan?
Yeah,
What is a florist?
a shop that sells flowers.
Sell flowers?
Yeah, that's right.
That's strange. Flowers can be found everywhere.
Well, that's true.
Does your
I
friend go
never
pick
really have
flowers in
thought
the
about the
mountains and sell
economic
them?
ramifications of
No,
flowers.
Nozomi.
The person's name is Nozomi?
Yeah,
Who was this person?
Nozomi. We were childhood friends.
A childhood friend.
We lived near each other and went to the same school.
Were you too close?
Yeah, I guess.
What's the matter, Yo?
We were close.
I see.
Shenfa,
Yes?
let's talk about her dad for a bit.
What does your father do?
He's a stone cutter in Bailu village.
I see.
He finds various stones in the mountain stone pits and creates beautiful works from stone. When we get to our village, I want to show you some things my father created.
I'd like that.
Good. What about your father?
My father. My father taught me a lot of things.
Just like me and my father.
Yeah,
What did your father teach you?
father. Father.
Yo, what's wrong? Did I say something wrong?
Hey, Wexford, how's it going?
No. I was just remembering something. By the way, aren't we near Bailu village yet?
We go over this mountain, and we'll have to go even further.
I see. We still have a long way to go.
Look at this place. Oh, look at her as well.
Shenfa,
Yes?
Talk about the forest for a bit.
how far does this forest go?
All the way to the village.
Oh, the scenery looks all the same to me.
People not from here think the exact same thing.
It's amazing how you don't get lost. How do you recognize the paths?
I'll know the direction if I see the sun's position. And there are signs here and there on the paths.
Signs? On these mountain paths?
Yes, there are some ahead of here. Strangely shaped trees and stones, and the drinking water places.
Oh, you use the rocks and trees as landmarks.
I've been using the signs all the way till now. Didn't you notice?
No, I didn't notice.
I'll show you what the signs are. One of them is just up ahead.
Okay.
Hey, Abandoned Hope. How are you doing?
So many butterflies.
Even his expression softens a little bit. That's a really cool detail.
They're beautiful.
Abandoned Hope, thank
Don't
you
they
for
look
following.
like flowers?
Flowers. Hey, yeah. They do look like flowers.
When I was small, I once saw a lot of butterflies all fly away at once. I started crying because I really thought that all the flowers had flown away.
Why are there so many here?
Why?
There aren't any flowers around here.
This is the place where the butterflies come to drink water.
To drink?
Yes, after the rainfall, they come here to take in the drops on the leaves. You see them often after a rainfall.
I see. Shenfa,
Yes?
no matter how far we go, the paths look all the same.
It's like this everywhere around here.
Did you ever get lost?
When I was small, I did. But if you get lost, just take the animal trails.
The animal trails?
The path that the animals in the mountains walk. If you follow one, it'll always lead to water.
How do you find one?
You look for animal footprints.
Footprints. You know so much about animals.
I've played in the forest since I was a child.
You learned it naturally.
No, my father taught me most of the things I know.
Your father.
Yes, about the forest and the mountains and the animals. He taught me about the sky, the stars, and many other things.
I see.
Reminds me that I need to replay Metal Gear again. God, this is such a satisfying part as well.
The wind has shifted. Let's go through the forest before it gets dark. Yo, can you run?
Yeah. Shenfa!
Even the that was one of the cooler details that I found in this game is that the QTEs are noticeably quieter during this. You don't have the loud blip anymore.
Whoa!
This could have very well been a Panzer Dragoon song.
Ouch!
All right?
I'm okay.
Be careful.
Hey, Shock, how's it going? I do really love that gentleness that Shenmue brings to the atmosphere of the game. It's really good.
The path ends here.
Let's go over this cliff.
We're going to climb this?
Yes, it's slippery. Watch your step.
I wonder if we can find,
Alright.
like, some form of implementation of the 4 voodoo during this segment.
Yo, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Because the scene in the water where he jumps into the river without hesitation would be Yi.
Let's hurry.
Act without hesitation to
this
do
way.
what is right.
Yeah.
I guess there are more elements of the 4 voodoo implemented in this part.
Ouch!
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Also, the area of Guilin is stunning. If you look at like pictures from the region, it's absolutely beautiful to look at.
Whoa!
And he was never heard from again.
Here's a spring.
Yes. Travelers and animals all quench their thirst here.
Fireflies.
At a place like this, with a clear spring, there are fireflies.
They're beautiful.
Yes. It's like being surrounded by stars.
It's my first time seeing so many fireflies.
Aren't there fireflies in Japan?
When I was a child, I saw some. But there are only a few of them now.
Wait, Yo.
Huh?
You should be careful when they are shining low near the shrubs. Snake eyes shine very much like fireflies.
Snake eyes?
If you put your hand out carelessly, you'll get bitten.
I didn't know that.
The spring here means we're almost at the end of the forest.
Really?
Yes, but it's getting dark. We must hurry on our way.
Yes. Let's move on.
There's just something about Disc 4 that just puts a smile on my face every time I play through it. I really love the music here as well.
Watch your step.
Those drums really make it sound like a Panzer Dragoon Saga song. Premonition of War has a similar aesthetic to the percussion.
Watch your step. Be careful.
It's still a pretty dangerous world. I wonder how peddlers do that. Merchants just carrying their stuff around.
The sun has gone down.
The cave is near. Let's find it quickly.
Okay.
It's
This is
nice to
some
see
cliff.
Yes,
real
it's
with
one
a
of the
softer
most dangerous
expression.
areas around here.
Do you always walk through here?
Yes, but I don't walk here at night. When it gets dark, I can't see very well. Also, the animals start moving around looking for water.
I see. It's getting pretty dark.
We have to find the cave quickly. Soon, the moon is going to hide behind the clouds. It'll be difficult to find once it gets dark.
Is it near here?
Yes, travelers use it to take shelter from the rain. I think it was along the cliffside.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Let's wait for the sunrise here.
Yeah.
Is this where they waited for 18 years? No, it's a little bit further. Did you run after the deer all the way from a village? Probably.
Let's kindle a fire.
Uh-huh.
The night is cold in the mountains. Our clothes are wet. We'll freeze. We've got to find some firewood to make a fire.
Looks like someone has made a fire. There was someone here.
Someone who passed by here must have spent the night.
We can still use this.
but this won't be enough to last till morning. We'll need to gather more wood.
Yeah. I'll go look outside.
Yo. The twigs outside are still wet from the rain. We can't burn them.
Then what?
Look. There are some twigs. Perhaps we could find more further inside.
Alright. I'll go find them. You can watch the fire.
Yes.
Detective Rio is on the case. I love the music here, the atmosphere, it's so cozy. I'll grab that in a second, otherwise turning around is a bit rough in this game.
This won't be enough. I should look for more. I should go back.
I wonder what kind of deitic statues these are supposed to be.
There's some here. I can't hold anymore.
I mean, look at this. I'd really like to see this reimagined in the way that Shenmue 3 looks. Like, it already looks visually appealing, but you can imagine how this looks in Shenmue 3's updated form. Beautiful. Just the entire atmosphere is just relaxing, calm, cozy during this entire segment, and it's a really nice contrast from what Kowloon is and Wanzai.
Good, you found them.
Yeah, there seems to be more. I'll go gather them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a nice cup of coffee in the morning. That's how this entire section feels. And generally the gentle air that Shenmue has around her. Like, you can tell that it has a sort of immediate effect on Rio, but I do wonder if he recognizes her from the dreams he had. Or if the dreams were more like a thing for the player rather than the character.
I should go back.
I would gladly bait. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know though, like, her attire is pretty good in 3 as well. How are you doing, Amaru? It's the girl from the chocolate I ate. And the soda can that I won the gacha with.
A fair amount, but a little more would be useful.
Alright, I'll try looking for some more.
Yes.
I'm quite excited to get started on Shenmue 3 though, because it's gonna be my second time playing it. With the unmasked and unwashed masses, so naturally I'm dying. Oh boy. I'm afraid you have 2 more weeks to live, Omaru. There's nothing that can be done.
I should go back.
We have enough firewood.
Good.
Thank you. Come by the fire to get warm, yo.
But it's just
Yeah.
like an entire section of just talking to a person, and there's nothing going on. It's just talking. Also, that fire is cut off pretty straight.
It's so warm.
Yeah.
Yo, talk to me.
How do you usually spend your time in the village?
I
I
got the
plant
complete
vegetables
DLC
in the
back, I
field
think.
and feed the
The
goats.
season pass thing for 15.
Do you go to school?
We don't have one in the village. Anything I need to know I learned from my father and the villagers.
How old are you?
16.
2 years younger than me.
Do you go to school?
I used to.
Is school fun?
Yeah, I had friends in school. We used to have a lot of fun. It would have been better if we didn't have exams.
School. Sounds like fun. What were your friends like?
Let's talk about the best boy.
I remember... Oh yeah, there was Goro.
Goro?
Yeah, I met him at the harbor. When I first met him, he was bullying and taking money from people.
What do you mean by bullying?
He was threatening people to get money.
He sounds like a bad person.
Inside, he's a nice guy. He doesn't do those things anymore. He's eager to please.
In what ways?
He changes his attitude towards certain things real quickly. He started calling me bro out of nowhere.
Yo, bro!
What a funny person.
Goro. He found a job for me at the harbor. A job carrying crates.
Ah, there's a job like that in the village. This person owns many cows and...
No, I carried them using a machine.
machines? Oh, you've experienced a lot of things. What other friends did you have?
Yeah, I think I don't quite remember what the thing was. I think it was just called the complete DLC thing, and I hope that is all the additional content. Otherwise, I need to get that at some point.
There was Tom.
Tom?
He's from the States. He's a real funny guy.
Did he go to school too?
No, he sold hot dogs in town.
Hot dogs?
It's a foreign food. He also loved to dance. He was always singing.
He sounds like a fun person.
He really was.
He taught me a special move before I left.
Where is he now?
He went back home to the States. I think he's doing fine.
Oh, what other friends did you have?
There was Guizan.
Who is that?
We met each other because of a particular incident. He's a stubborn guy and very proud. He respected his father with all his heart.
Where is he now?
He got hurt when he was trying to save me in Japan. He got hurt because of me.
I don't think he has any regrets. Who would regret risking their life for a friend in danger? My father says that's what a Chinese loyal friend is supposed to do.
A loyal friend. His skills in Chinese martial arts are really something. If I ever get the chance, I'd like to spar with him again.
I'm sure you'll see him again.
Yeah,
What other friends did you have?
there was Nozomi.
Nozomi? Who is that?
I have a picture.
Do, do, do.
Are all Japanese women so beautiful?
I'm not sure.
She looks
so
so
upset.
gentle.
I gave her so much trouble.
Did something happen?
She was kidnapped by a bunch of rough men back home.
And what happened?
I saved her,
That was good.
but she experienced such fear.
Where is she now?
In Canada,
Canada?
a country far away.
Do you wish to see her?
I have things to get done. I have to go through that first.
Really?
I just realized that a large portion of Rio in the first game is him leaving his old life behind rather than lashing out. He's trying to distance himself from it.
What kind of food do you usually eat, Shenfa?
I... You must be hungry.
We walked a lot.
Tomorrow, when we get home, I'll prepare a big meal for you. I'm not that great of a cook, though.
A big meal. Can't wait.
How about rabbit?
A rabbit? I've never tried it. Do you eat it all the time?
Yes. Don't you eat rabbit in Japan?
No. We eat beef, or...
But cows help cultivate the fields.
How do you get your meat?
We catch them in the mountains.
The mountains. Sounds like a lot of work.
Sometimes my father catches them. Rabbits, pheasants, and turtle doves. What's wrong?
I never thought about it that way. All I've had to do was buy the meat or the vegetables.
What we catch are gifts from the mountains. The meat satisfies our hunger, and the fur protects us from the cold. Everything is a gift from the mountains.
I guess that's what living in the mountains is all about.
Yes.
But yeah, I did. I'm trying to figure out if I got the correct one. There was one that said that you get all the DLCs. That one. That's the one that I got. Yeah, complete DLC collection, it's called. I don't know what's in it though. I just figured like it has all the... It said that it had all the DLC content. So I figured that was the one that I needed to get.
Do you always walk these paths alone?
Yes. Did you come to China alone?
Yeah. I went to Hong Kong to meet a master named Li Xiaotao.
Hong Kong. Were you able to meet this person?
Yeah,
Who was this person?
a master of Baji style.
A master?
I have a picture of Master Tao.
Let me see it.
The person dressed in blue.
She's so beautiful. She's the master?
Yeah, she taught me some moves. If I had never met her, I would have been...
My father said people meet because of destiny.
Destiny?
Yes. You didn't meet her by accident. Destiny had guided you to meet her.
Destiny. It's getting late. I think you should get some sleep.
Yes.
Hey Puck-san, how are you doing?
It'll be a fine day tomorrow. I know because the wind shifted.
You can tell just because of that?
During this season, when the west wind blows, it'll be a fine day.
Really? It's late now. Go ahead and get some sleep. I'll watch the fire.
Thank you.
Just checking out any Shenmue streams I find. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. This area is so beautiful.
Yo!
That rest.
Yo!
Sorry. Did I wake you up?
No, I got some sleep. Daichi, did you learn that from your father too?
No.
Thanks for
I
barking.
learned this in Hong Kong, but I mostly learned from watching. Breathe in the power from the earth and collect it in the center of the abdomen.
There is much power in the trees, water, stones, and everything.
Power in everything?
Yes, I always gain power from the forest.
Interesting.
From the forest. What was that?
Wolves.
Wolves. Are they nearby?
Yes, there are many wolves. The name Long Huishan means Wolf's Mountain.
I heard that wolves are nocturnal.
Yes, sometimes groups of them attack people at night.
People. Aren't you scared?
We'll be fine if we have the fire burning. They would never come near a fire.
Oh. That's why we built a fire at the entrance. We better keep the fire going then.
I'll watch the fire now. You should rest a little, Yo.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you.
I just love the idea that Rio starts practicing Tai Chi at the top of the mountain as soon as he gets that moment of calming. Thanks for the follow, Puckson.
I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
No. What was that song?
It's an old song of the village.
Of Bailu Village?
Yes, there are many old songs in the village.
What was the meaning of that song?
It's a song about the landscape of Guilin. The mountains of Guilin glisten after the rain. Clear water flows into the spring, which flows into the river of Yingshui Chuan.
Yingshui Chuan.
It's the river where you saved me.
Ah,
In the summer, there are fireflies by the riverside.
so the name Yingshui Chuan means River of Fireflies.
Yes,
I'll watch the fire now, Shenfa.
thank you.
Hey, Project Manatees. It's just a really quiet cutscene.
That's lovely weather.
Just like you said.
Let's go. It's this way.
And now we have
Yo,
quite a bit to
look.
go.
All the mountains here have such strange shapes.
But aren't they beautiful?
Yeah,
They are called Shanqing.
Shan Chen.
Yes, it means a mountain with a pure, beautiful shape.
I see. Shenfa,
Yes?
Talk a bit about
it's
Japanese
been a long time
mountains.
since I walked on mountain paths like this one.
Oh? What kind of mountains are there where you grew up?
Mountains. In Japan, there's a beautiful mountain called Mount Fuji.
Japan, your country.
Yeah,
The water's so
must be
glistening on the
very far.
leaves.
it's beyond the sea.
The sea. I'd like to see it.
You have never seen the sea before?
Never.
Have you ever been outside Guilin?
Not even once.
Did you ever wish to go out?
I never thought of it. The flowers and animals keep me company when I go to the forest. They talk to me.
The flowers and the animals?
Yes,
How?
I can't explain, but those who live in the same forest can understand each other.
Oh,
You understand each other.
Yes,
interesting.
Shenfa,
yes,
you know about the wind?
huh? The wind?
Yeah, you knew about the rain because the wind changed, right?
Oh, yes, I can tell the weather from the changes in the wind's direction and its humidity.
Then what you said yesterday in the forest?
I felt the humid wind from the west. It was a sign that the rain clouds were approaching.
You can tell all that?
I can tell not only from the winds, but from watching the clouds.
The clouds?
Yes, the faint clouds like fog in the sky bring rain. The small line clouds are a sign of clear weather.
Really? The clouds.
If you observe the sky carefully, you could tell the weather too.
I could?
Yes, there are many signs in the sky. Observe carefully.
I agree.
What's wrong, Yo?
Nothing.
Bailu village is this way. Let's hurry on.
Yeah.
Do we take the long way around, chat? Look at this place, though.
Shenfa,
Yes?
it looks like we're going down the mountain. Are we getting near the village?
Yes, that's right.
I see. So once we get through this path, it looks like we'll be there.
Yes, after we go over another mountain.
Oh. The mountains continue.
Are you tired now?
No, I'm fine.
Good. Have you gotten used to the mountain paths yet?
Yeah. I'm getting pretty used to walking here.
I'm glad. But it is more difficult to go downhill than uphill. Watch your step.
Especially after rain.
I will.
Some places are still muddy from the rain last night.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Shenfa,
Yes?
let's hurry on.
Yes.
A landslide. We can't get past here.
It's probably because of the rain last night.
Is there another path we can take?
I don't know. Wait, I recall my father mentioning another path.
Another path?
There was a path that broke off on our way here.
Oh, that one.
Perhaps that path could be...
Yeah, let's go see.
Yes.
I love how softened up his expression is during this segment. And look at this. Oh, the ambience is phenomenal here. They did such a good job with the sound design. I think Kenji Eno worked on it to make the
Is this the path?
64 track thing possible.
It might be. Although I'm not too sure.
In any case, we don't have a choice. Let's go, Shenfa.
Yeah.
I know he was involved with AM2 during the production of Shenmue. He wasn't the composer, if I recall, but he was involved with the way that the sound design works in this game, which was a very unique thing at the time. I still want to get the records of Shenmue 1 and 2 at some point. I missed out on the first two prints. The only downside to streaming this part is that it's really one of those parts that you just want to shut up and enjoy.
It's a dead end. Let's follow another path.
Let's do that.
Yeah, Yu Suzuki was very adamant about how he wanted, adamant and meticulous about how he wanted to approach the sound design of Shenmue as a whole. So they've devised a way to work with 64 channels on the Sega Dreamcast, which was pretty rare for anything but, I think, film at the time. So that's how they managed to create this very lively feeling landscape in the sound design department. It's a shame you can't really go off path here. Kind of walk everywhere. It's even like, why would you put fish there? There's so many moments in this game where you just kind of go, why would you do that? Why would you bother to do that? And just because he did, this whole world feels incredibly alive, and it's a fantastic experience to sit through. There was a quote from an interview, I think it is from Kenji Eno, that said, it's not a vegetable shop if it doesn't have a lot of different vegetables. And that kind of sums up the whole design process of how this game came to be.
It's a dead end. Let's look for another path.
Alright.
Let's see if I can find a full quote real quick. Hang on. I remember Suzuki saying that there should be a variety of vegetables in the vegetable shop. Someone asked him, will players actually be able to buy and use those vegetables as an item? Then Yu said it would be ideal, but too difficult, so having them in the background is enough. The first guy countered, then what's the point of putting all this effort in just to make a mere background image? And Suzuki replied, because it's not a vegetable shop if it doesn't have lots of different vegetables. I think that's just a fantastic way of summing up the entirety of Shenmue. There's so much needless detail in the background going on that most casual players won't really notice, except like from a more feeling perspective, I guess, like sort of subconsciously pick it up, like, oh, this is kind of lively. But the more you dive into Shenmue, the more you find these little bits and pieces. They're just so meticulously crafted, and so there's just so much work put into the details of everything. I think that there was even a thing about the moon being on an actual cycle that corresponds with the actual moon cycles of 1986 and 1987.
It's a dead end. Let's follow another path.
Let's do that.
Also the weather in Shenmue. Also the weather. And a lot of the environments were okay. That's kind of a goof though. Right there. The tree is like laser beam. Like these little rivers flowing everywhere.
A river.
Yo. I think we can get across there.
Yeah,
Watch out for the stones with moss. You might slip.
but the river is shallow here.
No. The river flow can be more powerful than it seems. If you slip, you could sprain your ankle.
Alright, I'll be careful.
I'll go first. Yo, this way. Let's move on before it gets too dark.
Right.
Also in the HD collection?
Bailu Village. Yo, we were right about taking this path.
Yeah. We can move on.
Yes,
Good. Let's go.
Shenmue doesn't have fully developed ears. She wasn't worthy of them. I mean, we could check after. I got the bad ending for Shenmue 2 loaded up because it corresponds with something I want to investigate for Shenmue 3 as well. So after that, we can take a quick peek before we switch over. Hey, what's up, Ray? How are you doing? Just love how big this forest feels as well. Like, it really feels like you're going on a journey. I do hope we'll see more of these kind of segments in later installments.
A river again.
yo, let's cross there.
Yeah.
When you step on the stones, maintain your balance by stepping out gently.
Same as the leg steps of jujitsu.
What's jujitsu?
A Japanese martial art. I learned it from my father. Slide your feet as a bird would glide on water's surface. I was taught that. But you've acquired that skill naturally.
You must have martial arts on your mind all the time.
No, not really.
I'll go first.
Pretty good, getting some food. Then I'm going to start pounding Romancing Saga 3 today. Nice. Got it on the Switch?
Yo, please be careful. Good, you got across safely.
Yeah,
Let's go. The village is still further ahead.
alright.
Still need to get controllers for my Switch. I got the drift as well. This one leads back to the landslide, if I recall. Yep.
How was it?
We can't go further.
Then let's take a different path.
Let's do that.
But even his tone changes during this segment. It's much warmer and much less stoic. So, yesterday after the stream, I was watching Shenmue Dojo. They had a special event going on where they had the guys from Shenmue Dojo and Corey Marshall, the guy who voices Rio. And I gotta say, like, it's really heartwarming to see the man talk about his role as Rio. Like, there's so much joy and passion in the way he talks about it. It was a treat. I got to ask him a few questions as well through the chat. And I got a those moves from him. So that was also a treat in and of its own. Man, this looks so good. Yeah, he is. I think he's always been this heavily involved with the Shenmue forums. Like, he really enjoys. He's also a big fan of the games as well. I'd like to see if I can could get him to do a little co-hosty bit on stream at some point. That would be the dream.
The Guardians.
What's the matter?
We're back on the original path.
Really?
Yes. The Guardians are the sign. The landslide we saw was this way. Bailu Village is this way.
Really?
From here on, it's the path that I usually take. Good. Now you can follow me.
All right. You can lead the way. That's a relief. Shenfa,
Yes, Yo?
you always take this path, right?
Yes.
Where do you usually go when you take this path?
I go to the docks of Langhuishan Mountain.
Why do you go to the docks?
I go there to buy things that I can't get in the village.
Like what?
Iron is precious in the village, for pots and knives, and also for the tools my father uses for work.
Iron.
He takes good care of his tools, but when they are broken, he can't get them fixed in the village.
Really? What else?
I also buy medicines that are only sold in town.
Oh, medicines.
The villagers usually use herbal medicine, but for emergencies, we need the kind sold in town.
Right. Medicine is precious.
Yes, the boats bring a lot, but medicines are expensive, so I can't buy that much.
I see.
What does the real weather do?
Shenfa,
Yes?
when you go into the mountains, what do you do for drinking water?
If you're walking around here, there's no need to worry about water. There are rivers and lots of places where the water flows into springs.
Oh, you can drink from the river?
Yes, you can. Oh, when we reach my house, you can drink from the well.
The water from the well.
Everyone in the village lives off the water from the well.
Hey, Neolita.
The
How are you
river
doing?
is where we fish and where the children play.
Did you used to play in the river too?
When I was a child, I played with the boys. I kept it a secret from my father.
What did you do?
We caught fish, and we raced to the other bank.
You were a pretty active kid.
Yes,
The path branches off.
no,
Hmm.
we'll be taking a detour, but ahead there's a field full of beautiful flowers.
Flowers?
Yes, do you want to see them?
Yes.
Sure. Why not, since we're here?
Yes, this way. Follow me.
Like, that entire rush that he had before is now fading away.
Shenfa,
Yes?
all we have to do now is go down this path.
Yes, we're back on the usual path.
I see. How far are we from the place where there was a landslide?
Probably very close.
Oh, we really took the long way.
It couldn't be helped.
That's true. How much longer to Bailu Village?
We still have a long way to go.
Really?
But don't worry. We won't get lost from here.
If you lead the way, probably not.
Yes.
Shenfa,
Yes?
tell me about that land god.
It's the god that protects this land. We pray to it for each year's harvest.
Oh, the harvest.
What's wrong?
It looks similar to the stone Jizo in Japan.
Jizo?
It's just like that land god. It stands on the roadside.
There is a similar god in Japan too?
I'm not sure if people pray to it though.
Well, because there are land gods in the village too. During New Year's, the villagers hold a festival of the gods.
Really?
Look, y'all. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they are beautiful.
The last time I came here, the flowers were still in bud, but now they've all bloomed.
Really?
Let's move on. There will be more flowers ahead.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Shenfa,
Yes?
Hmm.
there are so many koza blossoms here.
Yes. In this area, everywhere you look, you'll see colza blossoms. You have them in your country as well?
Yeah. I'm surprised that there are so many.
When I was small, whenever I saw a field of blossoms, I used to pick them and bring them home.
Really?
We ate them.
You would eat them? I see.
And we would collect oil from the seeds.
There was a place near my house where many of these bloomed.
Really? I like colza blossoms, but I like the evening chrysanthemums the best. Do you know about them?
The evening chrysanthemum? What kind of flower is that?
They are smaller than the evening primroses and bloom in unnoticeable areas. Not that many people know about them, but they are my favorite.
Evening chrysanthemums.
If I see one, I'll let you know.
Alright. Shenfa,
Yes?
Hmm.
flowers. I haven't looked at flowers like this for a long time.
Which flower do you like?
I don't know much about flowers,
Oh,
but my father liked lilies.
your father.
Yeah, I remember. Nozomi brought some for my father one day.
Are you talking about Nozomi again?
No, I'm talking about my father.
Oh, you're right. You were talking about the lilies that your father liked.
Whenever I see lilies, they remind me of my father.
Everyone has a flower that reminds them of something.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Yo?
A strangely shaped tree.
A spider tree.
A spider?
That's what the villagers call it. The branches look like spider legs.
Now that you mention it, they do.
Whenever I'm walking back to the village, I feel relieved when I see this tree.
Huh?
We're halfway to Bailu village from here. This tree marks the halfway point.
I see.
Now come on, the village is this way.
Shenfa,
What is it, Yo?
we've come a long way. Are you tired?
I'm fine. I'm used to walking here.
Oh, that's right.
Are you alright? Do you want to take a rest?
No, I'm fine. Let's hurry on our way.
You don't have to be in such a hurry now. This path is...
The path that you're familiar with?
Yes. Up ahead there is a clear spring. If you're tired, we can take a rest there.
A spring. Good idea. Let's go there.
Alright.
Shenfa,
Yes?
There's so much dialogue in this.
how long does it take to get to Bailu village from here?
This area is the halfway point between the village and the cave.
Alright, You can lead the way from here.
Yes, you'll be fine if you follow me. I know the way.
Alright. Shenfa,
Yes?
we've been walking for a long time, but there's no one passing by.
No. Hardly anyone visits the village. And hardly any villagers venture from the village.
I guess when you're surrounded by these mountains. What is it?
Everyone will be curious when they see you in the village.
Yeah, I imagine so.
The children will be really happy. It will be their first time to see a foreigner.
Children.
Yo,
Hmm?
it would be nice if you could talk to the children. Tell them about Japan and the sea.
Yeah, I hope I have the time to do that.
Yes?
I mean, I will if I can.
Yes, please.
Shenfa,
This is such a
Yes?
different Rio from the one that left Kowloon.
what sort of animals live here?
There are many kinds of animals.
Yesterday you told me that there are wolves.
There are wolves and bears in these mountains.
Wolves and bears. Aren't you scared of them?
I'm not scared. Nothing dangerous happens. The bears won't attack people.
I see.
But if you see a cub, you have to get away from it quickly.
Cubs?
Yes. The mother bear would fight, risking its own life to protect her child.
Risking her own life to protect her child.
But bears hardly ever attack people. It's a kind-hearted animal.
I see. The path branches off again.
Yo, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. The path is branching off again.
I told you, you'll be fine if you leave it all to me. This way.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot I was following this girl from the village that I need to go to, but I really wanted to go left for some reason.
Shenfa,
Yes?
are there other animals besides wolves and bears?
Rabbits and foxes and raccoons?
Foxes and raccoons.
What kind of animals were there where you grew up?
Okay. We owned carp in the pond of our garden.
At your house?
Yeah, my father took real good care of them. I used to feed them too.
There's a villager who owns a huge carp.
Really? In Bailu village.
Yes, we cook them on New Year's. Or when there's something to celebrate.
Do you eat them?
Didn't you eat yours?
No. The ones we had were just a look at.
Carp? Just to look at?
Yeah. Those kinds are really colorful and beautiful.
Oh, there are carp like that in Japan?
I mean, look at the detail in the spring alone.
the water's color.
This spring is called Five Color Spring.
5-color spring?
From noon till evening, the water's color changes 5 times. That's why it has that name.
A mysterious spring.
The color will change soon. Look, Yo.
What was Rio mouthing there?
How does this happen?
How? I never thought of the spring as strange.
Really?
It's just forest magic.
That's Huryan, Yo.
Yeah. Landslide again. We have to take a different path.
I'm sorry, Yo.
Huh?
After I told you to leave it to me to lead you the way.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back to that branching path.
Yes.
We've no choice but to go this way.
You're right.
Alright? I'll go first from here.
Yes, you can lead the way.
I find it such a cool detail as well that the morning dew just kind of glistens on the tree. It's a really nice touch. Okay. Yeah. There.
What's wrong?
It's a dead end.
Let's take a different path.
Let's do that.
Oh, wait. Where do we traverse this? Let's do mini maps.
Wait, Yo.
Huh? What's the matter, Shenpa?
These are herbs
Herbs.
for
Those
my
herbs.
father.
Your father?
I'm sorry. I kept you waiting.
Let's go.
Landslide did quite a bit of damage though. It's really hard not to hum along to these songs. And I love how the scenery changes here as well. And a little bit of a variety.
A strange landscape.
The rocks are like bridges, and many are connected. There are many places with similar terrain in Guiling. But I was surprised too when I first saw this.
The scenery looks artificial.
True. But it's the wind and water that created the shapes over a long time.
Really? It's narrow, but I think we can cross it.
Yes, but watch your step.
Okay. We could die if we fall.
If we cross it slowly, we won't fall. Let's go.
Okay, I'll go first.
Proceeds to multi-track drift over these ledges. Just imagine having to walk this just to get some medicine.
Oops.
So far, so good. Stabilize yourself in the path. Thank you.
The bridge ends here.
Jump carefully. We can make it.
Oh,
Yo, jump!
okay.
Now let's go. The path continues.
Like it's the most normal thing ever.
Good.
Bailu Village. Yo, let's move on.
Yeah. It's this way, right?
Yes,
Good. Let's go.
She can move around dandelions with her mind. That's nothing. Well, if I played enough Witcher to know that that's not a hard thing to do with dandelion. I've actually seen this place.
it's a dead end. Let's follow another path.
Let's do that.
Oh man, I'm gonna lose my mind later. Just being able to pop in Shenmue 3 right after Shenmue 2. Hey, card damage. I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
What is this?
That is a stone lion.
The stone lion.
It is an ancient Chinese sign placed on the roads that branch off.
Road sign. Then,
We're back on the usual path. I'm familiar with this path.
really?
The village is not far from here now. Let's go. Follow me.
Yeah. Shenfa,
Yes?
I saw that stone lion in Hong Kong too.
Oh yeah.
The stone lion king is a talisman found everywhere in China.
A talisman.
We pray for safe journeys.
So that's why it's sitting by the path.
Yes, especially on the points where the paths branch off.
Where the paths branch off?
I was taught when I was a child that it protects the village from evil spirits.
I remember now. I saw them at the entrances of the towns in Hong Kong.
That's not a surprise. Also, we pray to it when a child gets sick.
A child?
Yes, as a child, when I had a fever, the old lady in the village prayed for me.
They have them in your village as well?
We place them in the village where the roads cross, or some houses have them carved in the walls.
I guess they're everywhere.
Yes,
Shenfa,
yes,
isn't it dangerous to walk in the mountains alone?
there's nothing dangerous here. I just stay put when there's no moon, or when it rains heavily. And if you don't surprise the animals, they won't attack you.
Really?
If you know about the mountains and the forest, you'll realize that people are just another creature in the mountains. There's nothing to fear.
People
Hardcore
are also
damage.
creatures in the mountains.
Thank you so much for
But
sending
yo-
five people.
Watch out for the snakes.
Thank you.
There are poisonous ones.
Poisonous snakes?
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
If the snake
Hang on. God damn it. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, dude. I really freaking appreciate it. That is insanely generous. Lone Wolf, Nolcha, Tynes, Andron Plays Games, and Don Jeer. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much, dudes. God, we are really approaching an almost record high on the channel. God damn. Thank you so much, dude, for the generosity. I really freaking appreciate it.
snake's head is triangle-shaped, it's poisonous. It slithers on the ground, so you can't notice it even if it's near you.
Alright, I'll remember that.
It would be terrible if you got bitten.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Are there lots of poisonous snakes?
I see them sometimes, but the poison of the snakes around here isn't too strong. Even if you're bitten, if we take care of it quickly, you'll be fine.
I see.
Feel better?
Yeah, a little. What's wrong, Shenpa?
The 2 paths. Which way was it?
Are we lost?
No, we'll be fine. Either path will take us to the village. It's just that
What?
one of them will be a detour. The paths look so much alike, I can't tell which one.
Alright. I'll decide on which path to take.
Yes, please do.
The right one was the detour, right? I think so. Let's take the right one. Again, Cur Damage, thank you so much.
Let's go this
We
way.
really freaking appreciate it.
Yes.
Shenpa,
Yes?
what does your house look like?
My house? Like any other ordinary house in the village.
An ordinary house in Bailey Village. I can't imagine what it looks like.
They're wooden pillars and walls made from dirt.
Walls made from dirt.
There are houses made from stone in the village too. We can get various kinds of stones near the village. There are rare beautiful stones and strong ones too, used to build houses.
There are no houses in Japan made from stone.
Oh,
What do you mean by rare, beautiful stones?
you can only find them in Guilin, specifically near Bailu village. They used to be treasured by the emperors and nobles in the city.
Emperors and nobles.
Yo,
Hmm.
what are Japanese houses made of?
My house was
Revenge.
made from wood. Most of the old houses are made from wood.
Only wood?
No, the roofs are tiled, and the windows and doors have glass.
Glass. We don't have that in the village.
Really?
Once broken, it can't be fixed. No one uses it for houses.
Oh. Shenfa,
That actually makes a
Yes?
lot of sense.
how do the villagers live?
Most people cultivate the fields and own water buffalo or goats.
Water buffalo.
There are horses too, for people to ride on.
Can you ride a horse?
I can, but I'm not too good at it.
Really?
When I was small, I wanted to run around freely like the boys. I always wished I could do that.
Aren't the girls allowed to ride horses?
I wasn't really allowed to.
I never rode on a horse before.
I heard that the people in town ride in cars. Do you ride cars?
Yeah, I got rides.
Really? But we don't need them in Bailu village.
You think so?
Cars can't get through these mountain paths. I'm sure the horses and cows can get you there faster.
Yeah,
Also
I
a
guess
good
you're
point.
right.
And a mountain bike. Maybe a unicycle?
village is this way.
Yeah. Shenfa,
Yes?
I wonder what Bai the village looks like.
A quiet, small village surrounded by the mountains. But
But?
there are old buildings and castle walls there. They were built long ago.
Castle walls?
Yes, they were built by the nobles from the city. An old lady in the village told me.
Who were the nobles?
They served the emperor. They had treasures and rare items. So naturally there were many thieves.
Ah, that's why they built the walls.
There is a poem in the village, left by the nobles.
How does the poem go?
Green trees of Gui create a forest to the south of the lake. The river is a blue sash of silk. The hills are hairpins of jade.
What does it mean?
The deep forests of Gui are south of the lake. The waters of the Lijiang are like blue silk. The mountains are like hairpins made from jewels.
The landscape of Guilin.
Yes, I like this poem. Even with my eyes closed, I can see the landscape of Guilin.
Really? Shenfa,
Yes?
do you think it'll rain again?
It won't rain for a while. The clouds are far, and the wind is dry.
It rained pretty hard last night. The river was almost overflowing.
Yes, there's a lot of rain in Guilin. That's how such a deep forest was created.
I see.
Not only rain, but there are deep fogs too.
There's fog, too?
The rain does not only flow into the river. The rain seeps into the forest trees and the earth.
Into the forest.
Yes. And in the mornings and evenings, the fog covers the mountains. The fog is so thick that you couldn't see your hands stretched out in front of you.
You can't see your hands? That thick?
The mountains of Guilin are most beautiful when the morning fog embraces them.
Is that so? I'd like to see that.
If you stay in the village for a while, you'll be able to see it.
For a while.
Man, I wonder how much this compares to
What is that sound?
the actual
It
Guilin
sounds like a
region.
waterfall. I hear it from the path on the left.
Is there a waterfall?
No, I don't think there was one nearby.
Then what is that sound?
I don't know. Do you want to go find out?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
I mean, look at this place.
Wow. There's water back in the river.
Huh?
Look. This river has been dry for months.
Really? We heard this waterfall. But why did the water start running all of a sudden?
Last night's rain. The rain made the waterfall, and it's now flowing into the river.
That rain made this waterfall.
Yes. Whenever it rains hard, small waterfalls are made here and there.
Really?
The river runs into the Lijiang. The village is up the river.
Let's go.
Yes.
Man, it's so good to look at as well, this part.
Shenfa,
Yes?
I know I'm a broken record, but come on.
you said your father was sick?
He sometimes has a heavy cough.
You must be worried.
During the night, or when it's humid, he would cough a lot. I would rub his back, and he would feel a little better.
Are the herbal medicines working?
Yes, he takes them every day after meals. That's why he can work every day. But sometimes...
I see. Is there a hospital in the village?
No. A doctor visits the village sometimes.
Really? That must be inconvenient. I hope your father gets better.
Yes. It isn't all that serious, so he'll be fine. I bring him herbs.
I see. Shenfa,
Yes?
you said there were no doctors in the village?
Yes.
It must be very inconvenient when someone gets ill.
Yes. I hope my father's illness doesn't get worse.
What about medicines?
Everyone boils herbs and drinks them.
Herbal medicine.
There's a pharmacy in the village.
There's a pharmacy?
They make medicine. You can buy the ingredients there, or you can pick them and take them to the pharmacy to have the medicine made.
Hey Flame, how's it going?
Oh, so it's a bit different from the pharmacies in town.
They examine each person's condition and make the best medicine accordingly. Most people live long in the village.
Really?
Yes, but
What's wrong?
I'm worried about my father. He's been working constantly. He needs to rest more.
Does your father have a heavy workload?
I don't know. He doesn't talk much about his work.
I'm doing
I
fantastic,
think
man.
he's been pushing himself too hard lately.
Oh, so you must be worried.
Yes. Yo, we'll be out of the forest soon.
Yeah.
It won't take long now. Let's move on. Joe, we're almost there.
I see. Shenfa, is Bailu village near now?
We have to go a little further to reach the place where the villagers live.
Really?
But my house is right there. It's on that small hill. Please come in for a while.
But I need to go to Bailu village.
You saved my life. I want to thank you. Please rest for a bit. Please?
Oh, alright.
Plus,
Good.
you were promised food,
Follow
Rio.
me. We'll see my house soon.
You need food. Look at that. Can resist.
Shenfa,
Follow me. My house is right ahead. Just a bit further.
I see.
My food is revenge.
Here.
What's this tree?
Shenmue.
Huh?
A tree called Shenmue.
Shenmue.
Every year, at this time of the season, its flowers bloom.
Really?
This tree holds a special meaning for me.
The Shenmue tree has its flowers in bloom again this year.
Shenfa, a beautiful flower.
I know. We will name our child Shenfa.
Shenfa. That is wonderful. The Shenmue tree shall protect her. The flower of the Shenmue tree is called Shenfa.
That's...
Yes, that's my name.
There was a tree at home that bloomed during the springtime.
At your house?
They were called cherry blossoms. Their petals were pale pink.
Cherry blossoms. Does that tree hold a special meaning for you too?
Yes.
Let's go. It's this way.
Chills every time. So good.
What's the matter, Shenfa?
When I was a child, I used to play on that swing. Every year when the Shenmue's flowers bloomed.
Is this house located in Bailu village?
Yes. We're at the edge of the village.
Really?
Hey Barbie, how's it going?
That tree.
The Shenmue tree.
Yeah, it's a really big tree.
Yes, it's a very old tree too. The tree was already that tall when my grandfather was a child.
I see.
The tree has been alive for thousands of years.
Thousands of years. Shenmue.
What's the matter, Nyo?
Maybe it's only my imagination,
Yes?
but I think I feel something.
You feel something?
The tree isn't just old and big. I don't know how to say this. It seems like it has a spirit.
Really? Do you feel that way too?
Well, yeah.
I felt the same way ever since I was small.
You too?
When I was a child, I used to play under the tree, and I felt like I was being held by the Shenmue tree. Although I was alone, I didn't feel lonely at all.
I think I understand.
Yes,
It feels like, even as we sit here, that tree is watching and protecting us. It seems like I've known that tree from a long time ago. It's a strange feeling. Shenfa, you said you were living with your father.
Yes, I only have a father. I don't have a mother. What about you?
When I was really small, my mother was already...
And your father?
My father is gone now.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. What's your father like?
He's a stubborn but warm-hearted man.
Stubborn, but warm-hearted.
Ryo, while you're still sleeping in bed, farmers are working hard in the fields, carefully picking carrots one by one. So how can you waste them like that?
Okay, I'll eat them.
Good. That's my boy.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
There's something I'd like to tell you. I was told my real father had died.
Died?
Yes, together with my mother.
Really?
But I don't remember anything about my real parents. I don't even know how they died.
Your present father?
He took my parents' place and raised me as if I were his real child. Of course, I accept him as my real father. He's my only family now.
I see.
But when I was small, I used to give him a difficult time. I threw tantrums. I told him that I wanted a mother. Brothers and sisters, too.
Brothers and sisters.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
There is only one right answer. The man, the myth, the legend.
I don't have any brothers or sisters. But there was this person called Fukusan. We used to practice with each other.
Practice?
We were learning martial arts from my father. He was strict to both of us. We were always sweaty from practice. We used to fight a lot too, just like real brothers.
Really?
He helped me in many ways so that I could go to Hong Kong.
You're lucky. I envy you for having a person like that close to you.
Although we weren't real brothers, he's a part of my family and he's important to me.
Yes. It will be dark soon. You should stay for the night.
Is that alright?
Yes. I want to help you in return for saving me. I'm going to get dinner ready. Please wait. Why don't you rest while I make dinner?
Yes, thank you. The meal should be ready soon. I should go to the kitchen.
Finally, something to eat.
Shenfa,
What's wrong, Yo?
I smell something good.
It's your hair.
I'm preparing a big feast, so can you wait a while? Yo, have a seat.
Thanks.
This was the best I could do.
Looks really good.
Help yourself to seconds.
What's this meat?
Rabbit.
Huh?
I set a trap in the mountain.
Oh, really?
Tasty, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Make yourself at home. You can use any space in this house.
Thank you.
Father has a small collection of things. Take a look, if you like.
Yeah, I will.
I love how well this entire house is recreated in Shenmue 3. Also, as per usual, I'm gonna let the credits run after we beat this game, but don't go anywhere because we'll be playing
This
Shenmue
book.
3 right after.
Book on constellations. The Shingshu are explained.
Shingshu?
The stars that affect the fates of people. The Big Dipper is one of them.
The Big Dipper?
The North Star is said to be the god that deals with death.
The Harbinger of Death.
When the North Star flickers, something bad happens. Like last night. I was watching the Big Dipper when I got this bad feeling.
Bad feeling?
That's why I couldn't go to sleep and started singing.
So that was why.
It reminds me, I still need to play that that One Fist of the North Star
book,
game.
An inkstone, and a brush. Are these Shinfas?
Lost Paradise.
This painting?
Somewhere in Guilin.
Really?
I heard these mountains are scary.
Scary?
Those who set foot in these mountains have never returned. It's an old tale.
Why?
I don't know. But no one goes near these mountains today.
Yeah, it's the one by the Yakuza devs. I have it, but I haven't gotten around to play it yet. The soundtrack for that one is really good. I wonder.
This is...
What's wrong?
It's the same. What is this drawing?
My father told me this has been in our family since long, long ago. But he wouldn't tell me anything else about it. Yo, what is this mirror?
I heard that it was given to my father.
To your father? This Phantom Riverstone can only be found in Bailu village.
Phantom Riverstone?
How did this mirror get to Japan?
I don't know.
My father might know something.
Where is your father now?
He's at the stone pit, gathering Phantom Riverstone.
Where's the stone pit?
Over on the other side of the mountain. He said he was going to finish something. It's been days since he left for the stone pit.
Can you take me there?
I'm going to bring him food tomorrow morning. Come with me.
All right.
A diagram with the same designs as the Phoenix Mirror. So this part, things finally kind of start to connect a little bit more of the dots in the story.
Shenfa,
Just
Yeah,
doesn't give us
good
answers
morning.
with the how and why.
good morning.
It just
I'm preparing
aligns
lunch right now.
the
Can you wait a while?
aligns like the way that the story kind of convenes. I think that's the right word at this same spot. Like the Phoenix mirrors went from this spot to Azuki's house, then back here.
Thank you for waiting. Let's go see my father.
Yeah.
It's this way. Follow me.
All right. Shenfa,
Yes?
what's the stone pit like?
It's inside a cave.
A cave.
When you go inside the cave, there's a hall. I always bring lunch there. There's a larger hall further inside the cave.
Further inside?
Yes, but my father doesn't let me go there. I don't really know what that place is like, but I heard it's a stone pit for Phantom River Stone.
Phantom River Stone.
Yes, the same stone as your mirror. Yo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
It's about that Phoenix mirror.
Yeah.
On the diagram in my father's room, there was a design of a dragon as well.
Yeah. My father had another mirror with a dragon on it.
What happened to the mirror of the dragon?
It was stolen by the man who killed my father.
Suddenly, that
Landy.
harsh tone
Killed?
comes back.
Oh, that's right.
Your father was killed because of the mirror.
Huh? Because of the mirror?
A village legend says the ancient emperor had mirrors made from Phantom River Stone. But the rulers fought for the mirror, trying to get its hidden power. And some even lost their lives because of it.
I didn't know there was such a legend.
I'm getting scared.
Shenfa,
I hope nothing evil happens.
whatever the case, we should go ask your father. Let's hurry to the stone pit.
Yes.
I wonder if Rio actually considered the fact that his father had been killed for the mirrors.
Here is the path.
Do you always come here?
Yes.
What is it?
It's different.
What is?
There isn't a single bird.
Huh?
The migratory birds come here to rest. Usually the birds are here and they chat with each other. But why aren't they here today?
Did something happen?
I don't know. But
Shenfa?
I sense something isn't right. Yo, let's hurry on our way.
Right. Let's go.
Here.
I actually don't think so. I think it's gonna be someone else who does them in, not
Take
Rio.
this. It's dark inside.
I think in the end it will
Huh.
step away from it. Might actually be Shenmue.
The stone pit is further inside. Follow me.
Yeah.
I've been looking into getting this OST on vinyl, but the only places I can find only take credit card payments, which is a shame.
Here. I always bring him food here. Father! Father! I wonder where he is. He always comes here when I call him. I'll go check the back.
When I was gonna have to rent as well, because his main concern is finding about the treasure from the mirrors. Right, Mr. Freed? I'm losing my mind right now with the prospect of just being able to continue this right away.
Father! There's something wrong. He's always here.
Where can he be?
Well, there's a door beyond here.
Further?
This way.
Shenfa,
Yes?
what is it like further in?
I don't know. It should be a stone pit.
You've never been inside before, right?
My father told me never to go inside.
Why did your father tell you that?
I don't know. He never went into detail.
Really?
The door is further ahead. Let's go.
All right.
I love that it's both ominous and mysterious in the music. Like, that it doesn't feel all bad, right? Despite this being a concerning situation. The music makes it feel
The
like it's
door's
not
open.
all bad.
It's always been locked.
What's beyond this door?
I don't know. Father never let me inside. Maybe he's in here.
Let's go. This place.
didn't know there was a place like this in the cave. Yo. Look, there's a path.
Let's go take a look.
Like, the soundtrack reflects more of the optimism in the mystery rather than something being wrong, but there's like a sin backing up the harp right now that kind of makes it feel slightly threatening. I really like that. Such a natural way. Like, there's something about string instruments that have this certain melancholic atmosphere to it. The melancholic sound. Don't see them in full detail yet, but here we go.
Shenfa.
Father's writing.
Huh.
Dear Shenfa, my work is done. The phoenix entrusted to our people is now complete. The time of
Destiny has come. Shenpa, go with the one who holds the phoenix and find the proof. Yield yourself to the one and go together. I shall give you the family treasure, the sword of 7 stars. Think of the sword as a part of me and keep it with you. I shall always watch over you.
The sword of 7 stars. The one who holds the phoenix. Find the proof?
What is the proof?
I don't know, but there should be some clue here.
Shenfa. Let's look for it.
I love how that is obscured. And also the red crystal for the Phoenix mirror, the blue one for the dragon mirror.
Shenfa, is there something in here?
I'm sure Father left something. Let's check this place.
Alright. Maybe this sword is some kind of a clue.
We have to find a clue.
I agree.
But just imagine we've gotten this far now. It's a phoenix marked on the floor. Interesting. But this used to be the final stop of the series. Can you guys believe it? Yeah, there are certain mystical elements to the series that we've yet to uncover. Like the prophecy that gets told in the in both the openings.
This is...
The same design as the one on the sword. Yo,
That's it.
I have the power. There can be only one.
yo. Look, yo.
What is that?
Note that it's just the Phoenix mirror.
Let's go.
Yes.
Like, it isn't like there are two slots, one for the dragon and one for the Phoenix. It's just the one for the Phoenix. And again, red gem as well.
What?
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
And this is where a lot of the mystical elements get introduced.
This is...
Phoenix and dragon.
the same as the mirrors.
My father was carving. From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him, the strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out, and we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
What is that poem?
It has been told in the village from long ago.
The one who holds the phoenix.
Thank you for watching Shenmue 2, dudes. It's been a ride. I'll see you after credits. want to give a big thank you for everybody who's joined me on this run. It's been a fantastic experience to go this detailed into one of my favorite series, and it still feels unreal to say this in every sense of the way. But let's continue on in Shenmue 3. In all sincerity, though, I really hope you guys had fun and enjoyed the playthrough. The marathon continues for yet another game, so sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink. And again, thank you guys all so much for the support during this marathon. It's been fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And we got platinum on 1 and 2 now. So that's pretty cool. At least I think. So what has been your favorite moment so far as I switch over to Shenmue 3? On the little break screen. And do a little BRB. And set everything up for the next game. Wait, hang on. I want to check something. Okay. Games, didn't check that much. Well, you can do a lot of the matches, but I was taking a lot of photos. This has to be one of my favorites. It's really good. As well as this one. But yeah, it's been a fantastic run. I really enjoyed it, especially the deep dive into Bonsai. For the next run, I want to get a little bit deeper into Kowloon and its history. Both in-game and just the overall history of Kowloon. I feel like I need a little bit more preparation for that because that is quite a big subject to handle. So for that one, I'm going to prepare quite a lot. But yeah, that's it for Shenmue 2.